Hello, darling. I'm so happy you're here. My name is Shauna, and I would like to welcome you to the season of Virgo, which runs from August 22nd to September 22nd. Virgo is ruled by the element of the earth and by the planet Mercury, and as a mutable sign, Virgo excels at rolling with the tides, adapting well to the ebbs and flows of life. Virgo is very meticulous, priding herself on her attention to detail and her power to bring even the most chaotic of disarray into order, deliberately and systematically. Virgo season is a time to look at our spaces and clear out what no longer serves us. Clearing clutter from our homes, our workspaces, and any other environments in which we spend our time, starting with the simplest of tasks and working our way up. It is also a great time to turn our attention inward to the spaces of our hearts and our minds as we prioritize moments of quietude and reflection, taking a look at what we allow to occupy these places within ourselves, clearing the way for opportunities to arise and desires to be met. And in the practice of Yoga Nidra, we can use this state of deep rest to bring our attention inward, and we can use our attention and our breath deliberately with intention to clear out the spaces of our hearts and our minds, making way for those opportunities to come through, clearing out the old, making way for something new. By allowing this practice to take you into deep rest, you can give your mind, your cells, your senses a much needed pause from the constant activities of the outside world. You might think of your body as a vehicle and your mind as its engine, always going, taking very little time to fully power down and rest. So, we're just going to put it in park for now, shutting down the engine of the mind, allowing it to cool down and take a break. So take rest now, settling in to your Yoga Nidra nest. Maybe that looks like a yoga mat or your couch. Any spot where you can lie down for now and get completely comfortable. Finding ease in the support of any pillows or props for your head, for your knees. Covering yourself with a blanket to keep your body warm, as it tends to cool down as we enter the deeper stages of rest. Covering your eyes to block out any light if that feels comfortable. How can you settle in even deeper now? Is there anything you can do to get even more comfortable now? Feel free to pause this recording to ensure you have everything you need to settle in and find as much comfort here as possible. And as you settle in, can you adjust the head, the neck, releasing the jaw, unfurling the eyebrows, adjusting the shoulders, and ensuring the spine is in alignment from the top of your head to the tip of your tailbone. Adjusting the hips, the legs, hips distance apart, completely comfortable. Arms out by your side, facing the palms up, allowing space for the chest and the heart to to expand and receive, or you might choose to face the palms down beside you or on your belly or chest for grounding. Can you find 5, maybe 10% more comfort anywhere in your body now? Releasing all tension and melting into the surface beneath you. And now that you have found refuge in the comfort of your Yoga Nidra nest, you might bring your gaze to your forehead, gently closing down the eyelids when you're ready. In this season of grounding and letting go, we can turn to the earth for its wisdom, connecting with the natural world around us and finding connection to our own true nature as well. One of the easiest ways to do this is through our breath. Virgo understands that the most well thought out plans come when we ground ourselves and tap into our intuition, listening and trusting ourselves to know that the answers we seek are ready to be found, if only we can stop to appreciate the silence, listening intently for what we can hear beyond the silence, embracing the quietude of a moment where our breath flows with ease and the answers reveal themselves even easier. Notice the flow of air in and out of your nose. Feel how your breath is always circulating, whether you pay attention to it or not. It is always here for us, breathing in life and breathing out what we don't need. There's no need to manipulate or control it. Just notice it. It's there whether or not we give it attention and appreciate it. And it's there even when we take it for granted. Feel how it moves through your body, how your belly and your chest rise as the air enters through your nose, and how they fall as the air exits back out through your nose. Your breath is how you know that you're alive, and even when everything else feels unstable, unreliable, uneasy, you can always come back to your breath to know that you are supported, that you are important, that you are alive. It's in our breath that we can find consistency, that we can witness the constancy of giving and receiving, that we can connect with everything around us as we share our breath with the trees and natural life around us. And as you inhale now, you might mentally whisper thank you to the earth. And on your exhale, allow yourself to sink even deeper into the ground beneath you, whispering thank you on your inhale, releasing into the earth on your exhale, not changing the breath, allowing the air to flow naturally. Continuing this now for a few moments at your own pace. Thank you as you inhale, relaxing into the earth beneath you as you exhale. Bring to mind your sankalpa now, your greatest intention, your deepest heartfelt resolve. If you have a sankalpa you've been working with, you might bring that forward now. If you are new to Yoga Nidra or would like to try something different, you might use one of the following statements. I value my body as an extension of the earth. Or, I come home to the foundation of who I am at my core. Or, I find peace in the quietude of my inner knowing. Repeating your sankalpa to yourself silently now 3 times. Turn your attention now to the center of your forehead as we enter the rotation of consciousness, releasing any lingering thoughts and focusing on the guidance of my voice as you bring all of your attention to the center of your forehead, between the brows, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, right eyelid, left eyelid, globe of the right eye, and all of the tissues and tiny muscles around the right eye, globe of the left eye, and all of the tissues and tiny muscles around the left eye, right temple, left temple, right cheekbone, left cheekbone, right ear, the folds of the right ear, inner ear listening, left ear, the folds of the left ear, inner ear listening, both ears simultaneously listening, tip of the nose, the flow of air through both nostrils, the space between the nose and the lips, top lip, bottom lip, inside the mouth, roof of the mouth, tip of the tongue, base of the tongue, floor of the mouth underneath the tongue, right inner cheek, left inner cheek, back of the throat, base of the throat, center of the chest, center of the chest, resting all of your awareness in the center of the chest. Right shoulder, right elbow, wrist, palm of the hand, tip of the right thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, the space between the fingers. Allow your attention to travel to the left shoulder, left elbow, wrist, palm of the hand, tip of the left thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, the space between the fingers. Bring your attention back to the center of the chest, rib cage, right and left sides of the rib cage, both sides of the waist, right thigh, lower leg, heel of the foot, sole of the foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, the space between the toes, left thigh, lower leg, heel of the foot, sole of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, the space between the toes, the whole left leg, the whole right leg, both legs simultaneously, the whole left arm, the whole right arm, both arms simultaneously, the whole torso, the whole body now resting, breathing, alive with awareness. Bring the attention to the center of the forehead, resting your attention in the darkness behind the eyelids at the center of your forehead, your mind's eye. And on your next inhale, feel the flow of air travel up to the space behind the forehead, filling the space behind the forehead, and then traveling back down and out through the nose. Inhale, the breath travels to the space behind the forehead, pausing here, and then flowing back out through the nostrils. Inhale, the air flows to the mind's eye, your natural breath flowing back out through the nose. Continue this flow of breath, resting your awareness in the space of the mind's eye as the air travels the path between here and your nose. Breathing energy, breathing life force into the space behind the forehead. Resting your awareness in the vastness of this space, allowing this space where your inner knowing resides to come alive with awareness and breath. And on your next inhale, up to the space behind the forehead, imagine the flow of air gathering with it anything that no longer serves you, and taking what you no longer need with it back out through the nose on the exhale. Breathing in fresh, new air to this space. Exhaling what no longer serves you. Fresh air in, sweeping away what doesn't belong to you on the out breath. Fresh air in, cleansing the space of the mind on the exhale. Continue this cleansing pattern of breath now at your own pace, allowing anything and everything that no longer serves you to exit this space, making way for new opportunities, new beliefs and habits, new perspectives. Letting that go now, notice how it feels to have a clear mind, free from all the clutter, the vastness of this space, ready to welcome in new light, new energy, welcoming clarity. Now it's time to clean out the heart space. Bring all of your attention to the center of the chest, resting your attention in the space that your heart calls home inside of your chest. And on your next inhale, feel the flow of air travel down to the space where your heart resides, filling the space in the chest, and then traveling back up and out through the nose. Inhale, the breath travels to the heart space, pausing here, and then flowing back out through the nose. Continue this flow of breath, resting your awareness in the expansiveness of the heart space as the air travels the path between here and your nose. Breathing energy, breathing life force into the space of this heart. Allowing this space where love and compassion are free flowing to come alive with awareness and breath. And on your next inhale, down to this space within your chest, imagine the flow of air gathering with it anything that no longer serves you, and taking what you no longer need here with it back up and out through the nose on the exhale. Breathing in fresh, new air to this space, exhaling what no longer serves you. Fresh air in, sweeping away what doesn't belong to you on the out breath. Fresh air in, cleansing the space of the heart on the exhale. Continue this cleansing pattern of breath now at your own pace, allowing anything and everything that no longer serves you to exit this space, making way for more love, more compassion, more acceptance for yourself and others, more of anything that your heart desires. Allow your heart to rest in the peace and quiet of this cleansed and organized space now. Virgo is the planner and organizer in our life. Everything has its place, and every moment has its purpose. It is in this energy that we can look ahead at what's to come with careful and calculated attention, monitoring the moon and the stars, and asking ourselves, when would be the best time to take action in order to achieve the best results? Virgo loves when her plans result in the fruition of her goals. But to get there, she must take one step at a time, building layer upon layer, step by step, maintaining order and following her systems in order to ensure that her intentions unfold exactly as expected, and understanding that the best laid plans leave room for the unexpected. Resting your awareness still in this expansiveness of the heart space, you might ask your heart what is needed here and now. What does your heart need in order to fulfill its purpose? Rest in the knowing that all answers already reside within you. Can you allow the silence to fill the space within you now, allowing those answers to come forward in the emptiness of this space here, if they're ready to? Listening intently, trusting that what comes forward is exactly what's needed now. Rest in the silence here, surrender, and allow yourself to just be here. Trusting that whatever has come forward here in this moment is meant for you. Dropping any expectations of what you thought might be. Thanking your heart for being so open and for allowing you to listen. You might bring your sankalpa back now in this space of deep awareness, repeating it silently to yourself 3 more times. I value my body as an extension of the earth. I come home to the foundation of who I am at my core. I find peace in the quietude of my inner knowing. Dropping these words from your mind now, basking in the feelings that have risen alongside your sankalpa, and resting in the knowing that it already is. Bring your attention back to the tip of your nose, feeling the air flow in and out of your nostrils. Notice how the air travels down to your lungs and to your belly, Notice the rise and fall of your chest as your lungs expand and contract. The gentle movement of air that happens naturally within the body. Notice the earth beneath you, holding you ever so softly. Notice the embrace of your props and blankets if you have them. How you're held here so lovingly. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes if that feels good. Allowing movement to gradually make its way through your arms and legs. Slowly awakening the body. Take a deep breath in now. Exhale slowly. Opening your eyes only when you're ready. Noticing the room around you. You might look to the right, to the left. Take as much time as you need here to come back from this relaxing experience, and know that you can rest in this space of ease and peace for as long as you need. Virgo season is a wonderful time to come back to the basics, tending to your soil, watering yourself daily, spending quality time in fresh air and with the sun. Come home to the foundation of who you are at your core, stripping away anything that does not serve you, and building upon healthy boundaries and habits, rituals and routines, one step at a time. Tending to your ever-evolving needs with care and small practical steps. Celebrating your small wins in addition to the big ones. And know that you can come back to the practice of Yoga Nidra whenever you are in need of a reset. Thank you for practicing with me today. If you found this experience to be relaxing and beneficial, please give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and leave a comment here with any of your takeaways. I love hearing from the people who practice with me, and I am so grateful that you are here today. Until next time, namaste.